परे सा नि परे रे ग परे सा नि प सा.
Namaskaram everyone. Hello everyone. As a nation, I feel really happy and proud that we achieved to cover entire population, nearly entire population of India for vaccination drive. This was not successful because of only one person uh, or even our Prime Minister. Yes, definitely he is a person who motivates and takes things further. But it is not only that it is his own effort, it was a collective society effort, and everybody in their own way took responsibility that things happen successfully. And that's why this drive was successful. Like as an individual, as a citizen myself, even I took a responsibility of the fact that okay, we need to get vaccinated and completed the dose. But yes, people who were hesitant earlier for not taking a vaccination, they did when they got a little push. Like when there were restrictions for travel without vaccination, one person cannot go to one state to another or cannot work in the mall, and so this restrictions also definitely made these things happen, and it was a smart move. Similarly, in our own life, our vision should be very large. Many people, many oppositions in our own mind can arise that we will never be able to achieve that level of vision. That's okay. Success is not about meeting your own vision. No. Vision should be endless, limitless. Trying for that is what defines success. You should constantly keep on trying towards that goal or that vision. The more you try, I would say, more you are successful. Give your whole best, and even after that, if you fail, that's a different story altogether. But in my experience, what I've always noticed is if you try from your heart and give your whole and soul, automatically the environment becomes such that things start working and manifesting according according to your vision and help you to attain the milestones for that vision. So the fact is, everything in this world first is manifested in the mind, and then as a matter it comes outside. So this mind is a very powerful instrument, but most ignored instrument of the body. Few years back, not much, I think 70 years, 80 years, it was said that mind does not exist as we cannot see it. I mean to say, this was said by the so-called scientist. But as far as our literature and our culture has always talked about mind in a very deep and a very in a very proper and segregated manner, where different depths of mind is talked about. Well, that's a larger topic, an interesting topic of mine, but I would not talk about it now as such. But then when Sigmund Freud, people like Sigmund Freud and other scientists, they started seeing the mind uh, as existentially in the brain as a chemical composition. They were not able to find a chemical composition for the mind, but yes, it does exist at a surface level, at a subtle level, and then they worked on subconscious and conscious and unconscious states of mind. This mind is a medium between your intelligence, or also I can say intelligence and ego, and it is a medium for intelligence, ego, with your inner being, with your inner being, and also with your body. So that, like, you see three connections. One is intelligence, ego, communicating to the second one, which is your inner core, and then again giving the information back. Similarly, third, it is like mind going to your, like, instructing your body. Now you'll see how it instructs your body. If you want to, if your mind says, feels like, so like your mind says, I just want to take a walk, you go for a walk. So body is commanded by the mind, but body cannot command the mind. How? When we sit here and mind will wander, it will go to the Paris, see the Eiffel Tower, it can go to galaxies, it can go to Washington, it can go to Las Vegas, it can go to New York, but body cannot follow the mind. So body is not in a position to go follow the mind. Mind can do whatever it wants. Mind can also travel how many light years God knows in a second. It's a very interesting fact of that mind. So it is so subtle and it is so powerful. But body has its own limitations because it's a matter. So matter will always have some limitations. But more the subtler we go in the aspects of life or of mind or of this existence, the more it cannot be seen, but it becomes more powerful and more experiential. Knowledge is required. Not like knowledge, like because of the experience, the knowledge arrives. Similar way, mind can also communicate with your Atman. The Atman is the never changing truth. Everything in this world or universe changes. Atman doesn't. When you are a child, the inner core of you was the same. When you are on your deathbed, when you are old, when you are mid-age, it is still same. It is evergreen as it was always. But due to a lot of covering of the karmas and covering of your deeds, sometimes it gets so covered up that you just forget to hear the inner voice, and due to which the mind also is unable to enter the core of the Atman and instruct you to do things with clarity. So why I'm talking about this? If you want to attain certain goal, or if you want to walk towards certain path or certain vision, it's very, very important that you train your mind to listen to you and not run like a bull which is left by its own. It's like you should train a horse before it starts racing. So this will come when first you stabilize your body. That's why it says like healthy mind is a sign of a healthy body and vice versa. But first step is to keep your body healthy. Fix yourself. It's okay if everything is not achieved, but keep trying. Spend at least, I would say, around 90 minutes on exercise, physical exercise. The other 30 minutes for mental exercises. There are a lot of breathing exercises which can help mentally. There are a lot of pranayams and anulom, vinulom. See, this all is going to become popular in coming times. Things are changing. We are surviving on vaccination and the blessings, and children are going online, and work from home culture is coming, and people are getting isolated. They try to go into the crowd, but with the fear. This all has pushed everyone into one corner of their home, where they are unable to release and disperse their energy in the right direction, which is causing depression and anxiety and other psychological issues. And even that is important to be addressed. So this all entire thing which I was talking about is the way vaccination drive became a successful event, something which you wanted to do in your life and you want to make it successful. First thing you have to do is build yourself physically, and once you are able to sit still for at least 30 minutes, then it is a sign that you can take a charge of your mind. And whenever it chatters, you know how to be still and bring it where it should be. Focused, attentive, very important. Once that is done, and once you are able to train your mind, miraculous thing can happen. You will be able to be joyful and enjoy life, even if you are alone, even if you are in solitude. You would not find a dependency or reliability of being happy by being dependent on somebody else. You can just be happy for no reason at times. If not 24 hours, if we are able to be happy for a couple of hours in a day, I think that's a great thing that will happen to anyone. So begin with that, and I hope things get better soon in coming times, and we come up with some innovative ideas, great creative ideas with the new way of living. It's okay. We started with the Stone Age, and then now is the technological age. We went through the industrialization. Maybe there are things which we need to correct. This is a time to rectify ourselves. This might take generations for people to avoid any conflicts and be stable with the mind. our generation can start that. And let's train the future generations as well. Wish you a good health and lots of love. Thank you. Namaskar.